622, the year when Prophet Muhammad performed the hijrah from Mecca to Medina. Upon his arrival, the people of Medina immediately gave Prophet Muhammad authority over the city. A constitution was written and the Islamic State of Medina was established, acting as the first stronghold for the Ummah. Many wars against the kuffars began. During his prophethood, Prophet Muhammad sent Sahabas to spread Islam peacefully, and in 630 CE, Mecca was conquered. By the time of Prophet Muhammad's death, Islam has reached the western coast of the Arabian Peninsula, including modern-day Saudi Arabia and Yemen. The expansion continued beyond Muhammad's death in 632 by Abu Bakr, the first Rashidun Caliph. By the year 633, most of the Arabian Peninsula was under Islamic control, but it didn't stop there, and by 637, during the reign of Umar bin Khattab, Jerusalem is under Muslim control and so is the rest of the Levant. And in 651, during the reign of Uthman, Sassanid Persia was fully conquered by the Caliphate. Sadly, in 656, we saw the first fitna or civil war. What happened was that after Uthman was assassinated, the Umayyads wanted to avenge the death of Uthman and punish the assassin. But the Rashidun Caliph at the time, Ali bin Abi Talib, failed to comply due to internal political ordeals. Fighting broke out and it ended with the establishment of the Umayyad Caliphate. The Umayyads were fierce conquerors. One of the most notable conquests was that of Spain. In 711, the Umayyad Caliphate prepared 300 Arabs and 10,000 Berbers to retrieve Spain. Led by Tariq bin Ziyad, the army went on ships and invaded Spain. They won, and Spain became part of the Caliphate. In the span of 70 years, territories like Northern Africa, Spain, Persia, and the Levant were all under control of the Caliphate. The year 731 saw the territorial peak of the Umayyad Caliphate, now stretching from the modern-day southern France to India. The Umayyad Caliphate ended in 750 CE due to internal conflicts and tensions between ethnic groups. After the collapse, the Abbasids immediately took control and established the Abbasid Caliphate. The Abbasids controlled a smaller territory than the Umayyads. Andalusia became the last Umayyad stronghold, known as the Emirate of Cordoba, a completely different nation from the Abbasids. During the Abbasid rule, the Islamic Golden Age began. Baghdad became the center of science and technology. Muslim scientists emerged, providing new knowledge for the world. The Abbasid Caliphate met its end in 1258 when the Mongols invaded Baghdad, the Caliphate's capital. After the fall of the Abbasid Caliphate, many smaller Muslim states governed independently. During this time, the Christians of Europe launched a crusade against the Muslim states. Some Muslim states banded together to defend Jerusalem, with the two largest states being the Fatimid dynasty and the Seljuk Empire. During the first few crusades, Jerusalem was under Christian control. The Fatimid dynasty, who was originally a Shia dynasty, was restored under Sunni control by Saladin al-Ayyubi. It was later renamed as the Ayyubid dynasty. It was only until 1187 when Saladin's forces successfully reconquered Jerusalem. The Crusades lasted until 1291 and it ended with Jerusalem under Islamic control. In 1299, a new major Islamic empire emerged, the Ottomans. Taking territory from the former Seljuk Empire, the Ottomans expanded quickly and eventually conquered most of modern-day Turkey and even up until the Balkan states. The Ottomans are renowned for their warrior mentality. One of the most famous wars that the Ottomans were involved in was the fall of Constantinople. The Ottomans were led by Sultan Mehmed II, also known as Mehmed the Conqueror. He sought to be the one to bring Constantinople under Ottoman hands after previous attempts by former Ottoman sultans had failed. His determination rests under a hadith by Prophet Muhammad that goes, "Verily, you shall conquer Constantinople. What a wonderful army will that army be, and what a wonderful commander will that conqueror be." After the conquest of Constantinople, the Ottomans continued to expand their territory. Within 300 years, the Ottoman Caliphate went from looking like this to this. The Ottoman Caliphate met its end in 1923 after its loss of World War I and a revolution led by Kemal Atatürk, that established the Republic of Turkey. Now, almost 100 years after the fall of the last caliphate, the Muslim Ummah is scattered in many different nations. The number of Muslims in the world is almost 2 billion. But without a central power uniting us all, we are weak. We are now waiting for the day Islam will rise again as a beacon of truth under one banner and one command.